The Rachel Hollis podcast is proudly sponsored by Amica Insurance. As Amica says, empathy is our best policy. That's why they'll go above and beyond to tailor your insurance coverage to best fit your needs. Whether you're on the road, at home, or traveling along life's journey, their friendly and knowledgeable representatives will work with you to ensure that you have the right coverage in place. Amica will provide you with peace of mind. Go to amica.com to get a quote today. The New Balance 1080 is the ultimate daily trainer, combining reliable comfort and top-tier performance. I live in my sneakers. I use them to walk around the block, to run around my neighborhood, and to get all the chores done in a day that I need to as a working mom. So whether you're logging miles or running errands, the 1080 seamlessly transitions from the coffee shop to the grocery store, to the podcast studio, or wherever else you've got to get things done. The New Balance 1080 features a cushioned midsole for secure support and comfort, while the totally lightweight, breathable mesh upper keeps your feet cool and fresh on every run. Shop the 1080 at newbalance.com. Hi guys, it's Rach. I just wanted to jump on here on this Sunday with a little encouragement. I am so hyper aware that the world around us sometimes feels really hard, and that in the midst of the hard, you're working hard. You're taking care of your job, you're taking care of your life, your family, the people that you love. You're trying to practice self-care and make sure you eat leafy greens and take calcium, and maybe you're trying to do cold plunge and sauna and stretch your body and work and run and just all the things. I'm so hyper aware that this is a community of people who are actively working on their life, and sometimes it feels hard. So I just wanted to come on and give you a little encouragement to start your week off. I tend to think of Sunday as the beginning of my week because the week ahead brings a lot, and Sunday is the day that I rest. It's the day that I plan. It's the day that I prepare. And because it has so much magic and foundation for me, I thought it might be cool if on this day I could just love on you a little bit. So that's what I'd like to do. If no one has told you this lately, this week ahead is filled with possibility. It's filled with joy, and it's filled with opportunity for magic. I want to speak that over your life and my life, and I want it to be something that we look for, that we manifest, that we pray about, that the goodness is coming. You don't need a perfect plan, and you don't need to be anybody other than who you are to experience a beautiful week. You need to be open for it. So today, I wanted to share a simple reminder. You don't have to wait for your life to be different to fall in love with it. I did an episode on Thursday, which was 5 unexpected ways to fall in love with your life. If you haven't listened, I think you'd really like it. But this is just a quick summary and something you could do right now, today, to feel better. So number 1, what if you decide to romanticize this week? Yeah, it's something I talked about a ton in that episode, but what if instead of seeing this week as something to get through, to accomplish, to cross the finish line about, what if you saw it as an opportunity to look for these small, beautiful moments? Now, the goal here is that you end this week and you feel really good about this week. You feel energized and alive and excited. So I'm not giving you advice for how to make more money or how to be more productive. I'm giving you ideas for how to feel really great this week. So what if we just try? What if you romanticize your morning coffee? What if you make it a ritual, not a routine? What if you romanticize your drive to work? You create a special playlist that's going to pump you up, or one that's going to make you feel like it's the soundtrack to the movie of your life. Like if your movie was a rom-com, what's the music that's playing as the main character drives to work? What if you romanticize the boring meeting or the thing you do not want to do? Pretend that you are the CEO of your own life. How would you show up differently? How would you carry yourself into the space? You don't need to change your circumstances to experience more joy. You just need to notice what's already good around you. The second thing I want to tell you is that you are allowed to be excited about what's coming up. You're allowed to be excited about the possibility. We live in a world where everyone's supposed to be chill. And if you're cool, you don't get too excited and you don't try too hard, like, oh, I'm chill, I'm chill. Ooh, I am not chill. I am like a chihuahua. I get so excited about new friends, new experiences, things I've never seen or done before. When was the last time you let yourself get genuinely excited, like butterflies in your stomach excited? You don't need it to be some huge milestone to tap into that kind of energy. Just look at your week and ask, what is something you can be excited about? What is something you can look forward to? Maybe you're going to have your favorite meatloaf on Thursday, or you're going to call and talk to one of your friends on the commute to work, or maybe a new book arrives in the mail. Maybe you're reading my new book. That's a reason to be excited. Let yourself feel excitement even for little things. Your life is happening right now. It's not in the future. It's not that big moment that you're idealizing. It's this, today. You're in it. And your excitement is a choice. Lastly, can I just give you a little pep talk? Can I just, I hope, remind you that you are capable and you are resilient and you have survived every single hard day that you've ever lived through. You survived even the days that you thought you wouldn't. In fact, what would it look like for you to go back in your mind to a moment that felt so impossible, that felt so hard, where you were crying or stressed or incapable of moving forward, and you just thought, I cannot get up off this ground. I cannot move forward. I don't know what I'm going to do next. Let's look at how far you've come from that moment. Even if you tell me, oh, well, I'm in it right now. I'm in a season where I feel like that. Okay. But you're listening to this, which means you're trying to grab some rope in front of you, trying to pull yourself out of the hole. Wherever this finds you today, I am confident that you have overcome challenges and lived through hard experiences to be right here. So if you can do all that, you can certainly face the thing that's in front of you now. You are so much stronger than you give yourself credit for. And I think that the reason we don't often feel like our life is beautiful or like our life is romantic is because fear keeps us stuck. You know, if I really let myself feel how great this moment is, what if it's taken away? If I really let myself fall in love with them, what if they leave me? So much fear keeps us right here where we are, keeps us from trying stuff and doing things and seeing what is possible. You are capable. You are resilient. And maybe you need to be reminded that you are no longer in that place. You're not in it anymore, but you're still acting like you are. You're still living as if the monster is chasing you, and the monster stopped chasing you 20 years ago. I want you to make a habit of asking God this question. How is it getting better? I want you to say to your guardian angels or your ancestors or source, I want you to say, show me how it gets better. Show me how it gets better. Show me the big ways it's getting better. Show me the little ways it's getting better. Show me how it gets better. When we get stuck in a loop of believing the hard things, of believing the voice in the back of our head. It's so impossible to see all the ways that the universe is lining up to assist us on our path. So make sure you spot them. And if you don't feel like you're spotting them, ask the universe for help. Ask God to literally turn my head in the direction of the goodness that is in front of me that I'm not seeing. I swear to you that if you start to train your mind to look for the blessings, you become more blessed. It becomes a habit to look for the good stuff, to look for all the ways it is working out in your favor, to look for all the ways that you are supported and loved, to look for all the ways that the universe is holding you in absolute safety. The scary thing is in your own mind. You can take the next right step. And not only can you take the next right step, you can do it in a way that feels really good and feels like you getting to live the life that you love on your terms. Here's your challenge this week. Find one moment, big or small, to fall in love with your life. Find a moment. In fact, even better, put it on social, put it on Instagram and tag me. You don't even have to say anything about me, but if you tag me in a picture of your coffee or your dog or you on a walk, I'm going to know that that's what it is. It's you falling in love with your life. It's you actively pursuing moments of beauty and putting them out into the world. It's you reorienting your focus on the goodness that's in front of you. So find one moment where your life feels lovely and make sure you acknowledge it. I know that it all feels impossible sometimes. I really do. And I know that you are capable of this potential that's on your heart. I know you're capable. But just because you're capable doesn't mean it will be easy. And in fact, the bigger the dream is, the bigger the goal, the bigger the impact that you want to have on your family, your community, yourself, the world, the bigger that is, the more obstacles will be placed in your path. But just because the obstacles are big doesn't mean that you can't get around them or over them or break them in half. Just know that you wouldn't see the possibility in front of you if you didn't have the potential to make it manifest. And since this journey will be hard, and since you've got a long road in front of you and it might be filled with hard things, give yourself the encouragement that you need by looking for the beauty so that it feels better in the journey. I will be back tomorrow with another conversation. Until then, as always, guys, I love you and I'm rooting for you. The New Balance 1080 is the ultimate daily trainer, combining reliable comfort and top-tier performance. I live in my sneakers. I use them to walk around the block, to run around my neighborhood, and to get all the chores done in a day that I need to as a working mom. So whether you're logging miles or running errands, the 1080 seamlessly transitions from the coffee shop to the grocery store, to the podcast studio, or wherever else you've got to get things done. The New Balance 1080 features a cushioned midsole for secure support and comfort, while the totally lightweight, breathable mesh upper keeps your feet cool and fresh on every run. Shop the 1080 at newbalance.com.
Last year, Americans ate 32 billion chicken wings. Who knows just how many helpless sides of celery were heartlessly thrown away? But this year, celery neglect can stop with you and irresistible Jif peanut butter. Because you can make a snack to make a difference. You can buy a jar of Jif to save the celery. So please, don't let celery be decoration for wings. Tap the banner to save the celery.